Hello and welcome to our channel. We're thrilled to have you here with us today. Now, have you ever wondered why we celebrate Valentine's Day every 14th of February? It's that time of the year when love is in the air and roses, chocolates, and heart-shaped cards abound. We all partake in these customs, but do we know their origin? The story of this romantic tradition is not as rosy as you might think. It's a tale filled with intrigue and mystery, dating back thousands of years. Let's dive into the fascinating history and unravel the mystery of Valentine's Day. Let's begin our journey in ancient Rome, around the 3rd century AD. Here, in the heart of the Roman Empire, a festival known as the Feast of Lupercalia was celebrated. This festival, held on February 15th, a day after our modern Valentine's Day, was a raucous celebration, far removed from the boxes of chocolates and red roses we associate with Valentine's Day today. Lupercalia was a festival of fertility, honoring Lupercus, the god of fertility and husbandry, protector of crops and livestock. Now you might think, what does a festival of fertility have to do with love letters and heart-shaped candies? Well, there's a theory that Lupercalia could be the ancient precursor of Valentine's Day. Alongside the fertility rites, there was also a matchmaking lottery, and sometimes these pairings even led to marriage. This ancient festival could have marked February as a month dedicated to love. Moving along our timeline, we meet a key character, Saint Valentine, a name many of us know and associate with February 14th. But who exactly was he? The truth is shrouded in mystery, as several Saint Valentines exist in the annals of history, all of them martyred. Yet some legends stand out. One tale takes us back to the 3rd century in Rome, where a priest named Valentine defied an emperor's decree and secretly performed marriage ceremonies for young lovers. He eventually fell in love with his jailer's daughter and signed his last letter to her, "From your Valentine," an expression we still use today. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, Valentine's Day starts to take on a more familiar form. It's here that we begin to see the holiday's association with romantic love, thanks to the poet Geoffrey Chaucer. In the 14th century, Chaucer wrote a poem linking St. Valentine's Day to romantic love. His work was widely read, and his association of Valentine's Day with love and courtship quickly caught on. By the end of the Middle Ages, it was common for lovers to exchange handwritten notes on Valentine's Day, setting the stage for the holiday we celebrate today. As we transition into the Victorian era, the Valentine's Day card emerges. The 19th century saw a wave of romanticism sweep across Europe, and the Victorians embraced the Valentine's Day tradition. It was during this period that the exchange of handmade Valentine's Day cards became a popular custom. As the century progressed, the Industrial Revolution led to the advent of mass-produced cards, making them more affordable and accessible. Despite the loss of the personal touch, the popularity of Valentine's Day cards only grew. In our modern world, Valentine's Day has become a global phenomenon. It's celebrated worldwide, transcending Western confines to touch hearts globally. From Tokyo to Toronto, Valentine's Day symbolizes an expression of love. However, it's not just about romantic gestures. Valentine's Day has morphed into a significant commercial event. Despite this commercialism, the essence of Valentine's Day persists. It's a day to express affection towards loved ones, be it through a note, a gift, or quality time. So, what have we learned about the history of Valentine's Day? We've journeyed from ancient Rome, where the festival of Lupercalia marked the start of springtime, to the Middle Ages, where Geoffrey Chaucer and his contemporaries began to link St. Valentine's Day with romantic love. We then moved to the Victorian era, when exchanging handcrafted Valentine's Day cards became a popular practice. Finally, we arrived in the modern world, where Valentine's Day has evolved into a global celebration of love and affection. Next time you celebrate Valentine's Day, remember the rich history behind it. After all, love has always been worth celebrating, hasn't it? Before we wrap up this fascinating journey through the history of Valentine's Day, we'd like to thank you all for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed this trip as much as we've enjoyed guiding you through it. Remember, history is full of fascinating stories, and we're here to help you discover them. Thank you once again for watching, and until next time, keep exploring and keep learning.